The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
And we are back once again with CSO Cup number 72. My name's Linglad, and once again it is my pleasure to bring to you another CSO Cup. So yeah, we have a pretty decent lineup. Not the biggest bracket we've had, but definitely stacked nonetheless. Yeah, we let's get it up, and you can see for yourselves what we're working with. We're probably going to start off with Replicant versus Rostock. So yeah, so we're just waiting for some vetoes to happen, and we'll be kicking it off. But yeah, thanks for tuning in while we have some professional StarCraft going on. I'm happy to have anyone with us to watch some semi-pros, because some of these guys are really high ranking. This is like the just under the pro level, sort of like high GMs. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing some good games. We'll see exactly what's happening. here we go. We've got nice. Nice, the first lobby is set and ready. Just waiting for one more player to join and we'll be underway. But yeah, as I said, thanks for tuning in. So I know there is some pro StarCraft going on at the moment, but yeah, we're kicking this one off. Countdown is just about to finish. Countdown is at 0 and the game is starting. And yeah, well, as I said, this is cup number 72. We had to give it a little postpone last week, but this week we are going ahead. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some PVT action. So please do me a favor in welcoming our first Protoss player of the tournament to the stream. In the bottom right hand corner, site Delta. For CSO, it is Rostock. And in the top left, also for CSO, the blue Terran SCVs, it is Replicant. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, let's see exactly what this PVT is going to bring to us. I mean, I'm just gonna make myself comfortable. Grab yourself something to drink while this one kicks off. Yeah, we got a little bit of a scout coming in here. Replicant taking an odd way around. Just hiding this SCV. Gonna go for a little cheeky NG bay block. Quite quite a cheeky little thing, but both these players being from CSO, they hopefully get some practice together and yeah, hopefully get. Oh, this NG bay is so far along by the time this probe comes down. Yeah, Replicant, no point in sacrificing that SCV. Yeah, just gonna leave that NG bay up there for quite a long time, but on the other side of the map, Rostock has done something a little cheeky, taking Replicant's second gas. That's a mistake out of Replicant, not building that refinery, and that's gonna hurt him, I think, in this sort of like early game. This NG bay is gonna be up for a very long time. Now the two scouting units actually cross the middle of the map at exactly the same time. Yeah, we got a CC on the high ground here for Replicant, and yeah, Rostock at the moment just yeah, just getting some damage done on that NG bay, and now gonna take his natural. So yeah, nothing too exciting has happened so far. Good Reaper grenade there, knocking that Stalker back a little bit. Reaper's gonna be able to kite this Zealot away, so that's quite nice. Stalker going around the other side might do well to hide on the high ground, but yeah, first shot goes off and the Reaper is going to be able to duck out of there. Replicant finally starting to work the Protoss assimilator, as we have a very quick third CC. First unit out the factory is going to be a Cyclone, as both players are sort of sticking around. The Reaper wall has been completed at the jump up spot, but yep, Rostock not going to be able to get this around, and the cheeky little snipers. Yeah, well, everything is so far cool, calm, and collected. No one doing anything too crazy. It's going to be one racks, one factory, third CC, and another 2 racks. So yeah, Replicant sort of feeling like he's in an okay position as the CC comes down at the natural and starts to morph into an orbital. So yeah, blink on the way, gateways, gateways 2 and 3 on the way. As yeah, I said it's going to be blink, and yeah, both players just just sort of taking up, trying to get into that mid game. Reaper got to jump up here, which can. Oh, it is a kind of like a little bait. The Reaper jumping up there. Sort of trying to see as much as he possibly can, but oh, Reaper gets picked off, and that's going to be a little bit of a feel bad moment. Rostock takes the third base immediately. That third CC is already an orbital though for Replicant, so it is going to be Blink on the side of Rostock and +1. Infantry weapons. +1 infantry weapons on the way here for Replicant, so yeah, okay. It is going to be a bunker and a supply depot in the wall, so yeah, bunker and supply depot just sort of making like a little bit of a sim city here as Replicant sort of prepares to defend any sort of aggression. Aggression we know is not on the way, but Replicant doesn't know that, so most of the units just stationed up here in the main base. We've got 7 stalkers and a observer up here, 6 stalkers and an observer up here in the main bases. Yeah, there we go. Rostock just hiding a pylon out on the map. It's going to be good for some reinforcing warpins if we ever get there. It's definitely not a proxy location, but here we go. Observer is going to get caught out. Replicant doing a great job of scanning and taking that out, but Rostock got some pretty valuable information. Sees pretty much everything in the main. Sees that the third CC is already an orbital, so knows that that was going to be rather quick. But yeah, the robotics bay is on the way here for Rostock, as is just sort of positioned in a containing location. But yeah, we go. Replicant is quite a significant army lead at the moment, as yeah, +1 is almost done. Stim and combat shields not yet finished, so Replicant looking to make that land as soon as he gets across the map, but Rostock just positioned outside this natural base. It's just going to make sure that that doesn't happen. Replicant going to set up tank sieges up, and that is going to get... Oh, I thought it was going to get at least 1 shell off, but... Yeah, Replicant here now just going to sort of get a little bit of damage onto these stalkers. As, yeah, Rostock just sort of macroing up at home. 4 more gateways on the way. Extended thermal lances, about 20% of the way done here. So Rostock is looking to set up for that... anti-bio play. A good stim forward here by Replicant is going to push this back. I don't think. Nah, Replicant didn't see the forward pylon, but here we go. We've got 4th base on the way for Rostock. Replicant has quite a significant army that's sort of moving out here. 2 tanks with quite a bit of bio. Only 2 medevacs with this, so here we go. That pylon now going to get scouted. Bang. Rostock going to be well aware that there is an army force moving out here. Good pre-split here by Replicant. Gonna siege his tanks up, or trying to get a tank on either side of the wall and the rocks. Gonna minimize the surface area. Oh, cancel there. Rostock's not gonna let that finish up here. 4 zealots do make it up into the natural here. There are a few units that can help defend, but Replicant, I was gonna say Replicant gonna get pulled out of position. The probes, the SCVs get pulled in here a little bit, but oh, double wood of mine is going to be able to clear up 2 out of the 4 zealots, but main engagement here, 2 tanks still positioned, so Marauders at the front, Rostock doing it. Oh, is this, wow, that's still going on now. I thought that was going to get cleared up. Only 7 SCVs get taken out here. Oh, good surround here. Zealots are going to be able to jump on that initial tank, but yeah, Rostock with a huge amount of charge lots going to be able to clear this up as both tanks get taken out. A lot of damage on one of those Colossi, so that's not going to be... Well, that's going to be quite easy to take out once the shields are gone. Here we go. Replicant going to find another pylon over here as Rostock sort of moving through the top middle part of the map. Replicant not aware of this just yet. There's a huge bunch of charge lots, 16 charge lots on the field here for Rostock, because the supply difference is only 10 at the moment. Third CC is going to lift up and head up to the high ground, blink forward. Rostock trying to get as much damage onto that as possible. Oh, recall comes in here. Where is the recall? Recall's at the 3rd base which is going to be able to chase away that force. But Replicant coming into the fourth base. Okay, 5 charge lots and a stalker. Going to make Replicant pick up and get out of there. But Replicant going to move into the main base and come back into the third. So there we go. A couple warp ins for Rostock. Rostock also looking to do a little bit of counter attack damage. Four more charge lots do show up, and they are going to start to work on the CC straight away. Oh, scan here by Replicant. Sort of spots in the position of the army. Oh, these units are not going to get out of here as this double drop gets cleaned up rather easily. It looks like Rostock's just in a bit of a commanding position at the moment. Ahead in workers, only 3 workers, but yeah, gonna get the denial on this fourth base here. Replicant taking the CC on location. It is a bit of a risk, and unfortunately doesn't pay off. Now his army getting pulled all the way to the 3 o'clock position as the main army of Rostock is knocking onto the third base door. Once again, the third base has to lift off and sort of make it to the high ground. But look at the units: 24 charge lots, 3 colossi, 12 stalkers. So it is a beefy army here for Rostock, who is up 50 supply at the moment. 4 Vikings, but they're not going to help very much. The colossi are quite far back. They get 1 volley off, two volleys. Okay, they're getting some shots in, but yeah, 10 SCVs have gone down now. 12 worker lead here for Rostock, who's really getting a huge contain. Yeah, 4th CC still majorly delayed. Zealot fighting SCVs in a little bit of a choke, and yeah, GG gets called by Replicant. Rostock is going to take our first map of CSO Cup number 72. So yeah, Rostock playing a pretty good game there. And Alcyone is going to be our second map. This player's not messing around. Yeah, Alcyone going to be our second map. As a little bit of TVP action. Let's have a look at the bracket and see how things are going. Nothing has changed yet, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Yeah, Alcyone going to be a bit of a different map. With the one side of the map being unusable. But before we discuss the map too much, let's hop in the bottom left hand corner. Representing CSO is currently up 1-0, the red Protoss player, Rostock. And his opponent in the top right, the blue Terran SUV, is also from CSO. It is Replicant. Okay, well, let's see exactly what game number 2 has in store for us. We have Rostock sending a probe across the map. Definitely going to look to get a little bit of harass on this SCV build in the barracks. Oh, apparently not. I thought it just mine. Now, probe unfortunately is locked in here, and it is going to be a dead probe eventually. Rostock being a little bit annoying, but no NG babe this time from Replicant. Oh, and Rostock going for the recall instead of a chrono. little snack while the game sort of gets going. We have yeah, first Reaper making its way across the map, but it's not going to be able to get up into the main base. Rostock very diligently has completely walled the Reaper jump up spot as the first Adept is out and is going to now catch wind of their Reaper. He's going to get one shot off and the Reaper's going to be able to get away, just thanks to the slow reload time. This game, we're not going to get that super fast 3rd CC like we saw in game number 1. Instead, it's going to be just a usual 1-1-1. Blink on the way for Rostock. And yep, the Reaper gets taken out, so that's going to give Rostock a little bit of breathing time. Okay. Replicant's still going to choose to send the Cyclone across the map. I guess Cyclone's just going to scout to see if there is a 3rd base Cyclone with 4 Marines. Oh, Replicant keeping that Cyclone just out of range of that Adept. There we go. The one dead Adept as Cyclone gets a lock on. Adept is now taken out, so Rostock loses 2 probes and an Adept for a Reaper, as it looks like Replicant is going to look to try put a little bit of pressure on here. 3rd CC not on the way just yet. There's going to be another barracks. As the 3rd Nexus is on the way here for Rostock, so I'm just going to build a scouting pylon here on the north side of the map as 4 Stalkers are going to start to put a bit of pressure on these Marines. 1, 2 Marines get taken out. There's now 3 Marines and 2 Cyclones. Rostock just with some really good control here. Cyclones do get lock-ons onto 2 out of the 4 Stalkers, so here we go. Oh, good blinks back into some shield battery range, and yeah, that's will be the end of it. 2 Marines going to say, oh no, look at us, we are running away, we are retreating. Meanwhile, a double Cyclone drop heading up into the bottom of the main here. Not just yet for Replicant, but that's definitely the plan. Observer is going to move forward into the main base and does scout that there is a Raven. Double Cyclone about to drop into the main base. Oh, good blink forward by Rostock, and that is going to take out that medevac with 2 Cyclones in there. Replicant definitely not going to be happy about that situation. There is a tank in the main here, so 1-2 shells go off. Auto turret gets used as Stalkers are blinking around. Only 2 SCVs get taken out there for the cost of 4 Stalkers, so that's a pretty decent trade. A little bit of lost mining time, but nothing too catastrophic. But yeah, Rostock does see that there is no 3rd CC. 3rd CC comes down now, and I think Rostock might have just seen that. Yeah, Rostock sees the exact timing of that 3rd CC coming down, so yeah, in an okay position. Replicants just sort of snaking around with the Raven, trying to see if he can spot that Observer. 4 more gates, and okay, a double robotics bay. Interesting. I wonder if there was a cancel on that 2nd robotics bay. But yeah, Rostock just, yeah, it was. Just positioned outside the natural of Replicant. Replicant's 3rd CC is, I'd like to say, almost done. It's about 90% of the way. 3rd CC 90% away, but Rostock is already about halfway done with his 4th Nexus. So Rostock definitely in a much better position here economically. Up 12 workers with a little bit of map control. Replicant has a slight army supply advantage, but I think I prefer Rostock's position right now. Double drop heading off to the north side of the map is yeah. Rostock just sort of clearing out these rocks and reducing the choke point for any sort of aggression that's going to come out of Replicant. But once again, Replicant is just chilling at home. Rostock is hanging around, saying, "Okay." Oh, Replicant gets a nice path in here. As the double drop is going to find a bit of damage. Three probes go down. Losing quite a few units now, but some good stats. Step Micro is going to bag him an extra 2. The observers from Rostock giving him the heads up that there is a force moving through the middle of the map. 12 probes have gone down so far, and one of these medevacs is still full. Both of them managed to get out. As here we go, Replicant going to move forward with a small force, but there is a double widow mine that is going to be able to fire. Oh, gets a little bit of good splash on that sentry. That double drop, which is a drop and a half now, is still putting pressure on the third base here of Rostock. Oh, medevac in a little bit of trouble. That's the medevac that has units in it. Oh, good boost out of Replicant. Going to be able to get out of there. The double drop has been dealt with at the 9 o'clock position, but yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, Raven not going to get much done with a cannon in the mineral line. But here we go. Medevacs are gonna link up here. There are 5 medevacs. 2 of them are very badly bruised though. Here we go. Oh, Wooderman move out gets picked off quite easily there by Rostock. Good position there. 4 Widowmans. Oh. 1, 2 go off so far, but they do get taken care of. Here we go. We've got the main engagement here. Lots of charge, lots getting on top of these Marines. The Colossi not very well defended, but some good force fields are going to force these units to go around. 3 sentries are fighting 2 Marines and a Marauder around this third base location. STVs are now getting pulled. Army supply advantage is in favor of Replicant, but quite a bit of that is still in production. Both these Colossi get taken out here, and Replicant gets a solid hold. Rostock up 20 supply, up 13 supply, 20 of which is in workers at the moment. But these charge lot run bars quite devastating. +3 already on the way here for Rostock. Replicant hasn't started 2-2 just yet. Yeah, is missing the armory, so Replicant can't start 2-2 until that armory is done. Rostock in a pretty good position to. In a pretty good position to try close this one out. Once Replicant just doubling down on army at the moment, not making a single SCV for a couple minutes now. There we go. SCV production has resumed, but being down 30 workers for quite some time is not really a position you want to be in. Pretty sure the Ghost Academy was done, but no ghosts added into this army. Replicant trying to take this fight just outside the 4th base of Rostock. It does take a pretty decent fight. The DPS of Terran Bio is pretty significant, but it's only 2 very badly bruised medevacs with this army. This observer is actually coming in clutch with them. Just letting Rostock know that these units of Replicants are moving out across the map. There's a bit of a fight happening here around the Zelnaga Tower, but yeah, Rostock in a pretty convincing position. I'm expecting Rostock to take a 5th base. Yeah, there we go, 5th base timing, bang on. Dark Shrine just finishes up here, so we yeah, I think we're just going to see Rostock sort of just build on that advantage. First Ghost is on the way. Some clutch EMPs would come in real handy here for Replicant. Might swift this, might move this game into a different direction, but with 3 Colossi here with +2, +3 about to finish up, probably just before this engagement happened, and a War Prism to help with the micro. Stalkers blink up onto the high ground here. This observer is so clutch. Here we go. There's a Ghost. We'll see what the blanket of EMP looks like as it lands. +3 gonna finish up just in time for this engagement. Second NG bay on the way here, but there's still no armory for the 2-2 upgrade, so Replicant gonna be down. Upgrades probably for the rest of the game unless he does something about it. Like I said, +3's just finished up these Colossi. Oh, there's a War Prism. Oh, good round of charge lots to stop the War Prism from getting taken out here. War Prism juggling back, and yeah, as I said, Replicant gonna be without 2-2 upgrades for the rest of the game because Rostock just showing a little bit too powerful. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Rostock takes the 2-0. Goes on to face off against Night Phoenix. Okay, all right. So yeah, we shall we'll say congratulations. Unlucky to Replicant, but let's head back to the main screen and we'll see who we're gonna cast next. So yeah, stick around. And we are back. Sorry, just trying to set this next one up. Let's see if we can get this ready. Yeah, looks like we're gonna hop into Nicorette. Yeah, we all right. So we got Nicorette going up against Star Hero. All right. Oh, okay. So get something different. We're gonna have Ghost River for our very first game. Probably not something we're used to seeing, but it was Star Hero's choice, so Star Hero picked Ghost River. Nicorette said it didn't particularly mind, so some TBT action on Ghost River. Is going to be on the cards as we hop into, like I say, Ghost River. In the top left hand corner, representing Platinum Heroes, Red Terran SCVs, Nicorette. And in the top right, with the blue Terran SCVs, it is the chooser of this map, Star Hero. yeah, let's, as with what's common with most mirror matchups, it's kind of watching the production tab. And seeing kind of where the differences come in and where the variations, so who's choosing to do what. So far everything is as it should be. Yeah, so Reaper, both players. I guess the only real difference is Nickrat going for a scout. Star Hero, not really. Um, but yeah, let's see. Both Reaper into factory. Correct, like I said, with the scouts, and that's going to be it. Both players sitting there. Reaper's okay, Nickrat sending his Reaper across the map. Star Hero waiting at the top of the ramp, which means Nickrat probably going to lose his Reaper. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not. Nickrat with a good Reaper grenade is going to get the kill. Nickrat just showing the just flexing the muscles there, showing the skill. Going to get his yeah, getting the Reaper kill, delaying the natural. 2 SCVs so far. Gonna get a third one. Okay, Hellion shows up. That's gonna be able to push the Reaper back, but I mean, just oh boy, he's gonna get him. Oh, Star Hero getting a clutch kill on the Reaper. So, I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Star Hero getting that CC delayed by 70%. Nickrat is about to finish up. But it's okay. I mean, it's not game-ending damage, but at this sort of level, it's really an annoyance. But I mean, it's not over until it's over. So we'll see exactly how Ghost River plays out. Lots of chokes and positions to abuse on this map. So we'll see exactly how this one plays out. It's going to be, I think, hard to take a third base here, but yeah, Nickrat gonna push out with 3 cars and 4 Reapers. Oh, kind of see each other on the map. Star Hero doing this exact same thing, 3 cars and 4 Reapers, but Star Hero coming in from the back. Oh, he's gonna get the first engagement. Nickrat's Reaper grenades are actually so good. They just force these units out, and he just gets a sort of like overwhelming engagement here. The HP difference is not that much, but Nickrat comes out slightly favored with 1 extra unit. And we'll see exactly how much damage is going to get done. There's another SCV gets taken out. Banshee shows up, and that's going to be a really good defensive unit, but it's not going to be the be all and end all. So there's a medevac hitting across the map with Cyclone and 4 Marines. That's quite nice. Reaper actually does make it up into the main base, and he's going to get another SCV. 5 SCVs so far have gone down on the side of Star Heroes. Here comes that Cyclone and 4 Marines. It's another SCV that's gone down. Cyclone of Star Hero is good. Oh, and the lock-on is so good, and Nickrat manages to take out that Cyclone. On the other side of the map, 3 SCVs have gone down, but yeah, the Banshee's just not going to get enough done, and Nickrat going to take game 1. Hoo-hoo. Let's see if there is let's see. I don't think Nickrat's too perturbed by the map pick, which is it's really nice. It's sort of Yeah, it sort of gives a little bit of freedom to the opponent to pick something. Necroact just um, yeah, Necroact just happy to play whatever, happy to stick around, and yeah, there we go. Oceanborn is going to be the next map pick. So we shall see the semi-final has already begun. Night Phoenix is going to take on Rostock. Kind of feels bad as I've lost out on my PvP love, but either of those players going through would be absolutely fantastic for me. Would like to see some CSO representation in the finals, but I do love Night Phoenix. So we shall see who goes on into the finals. Necroact up 1-0 in this match, and looking a little bit strong here for Star Hero. No flames, but Necroact just seems to be getting a little bit of the edge of these engagements. Winner of this goes on to face off against Greenert. So yeah, let's hop into game number two between these two, and let's see what's going to happen. In the top left hand corner of Oceanborn, Blue Terran SCV is down 1-0 with autoplay. It is Star Hero. And in the bottom right hand corner for Platinum Heroes, looking pretty strong, but still has to get through this one, is a Red Terran SCV, Necroact. Yeah, Green Note had to go for a little...
Game paused.
Green Note had to go for a go through CSO's UED Soldier 2-1, so it looks like they were duking it out for quite some time. Necroact, a different kind of Terran, but yeah, Green Note would have had a little bit of practice against Terran, and definitely going to face off against another one. So
game resumed.
Yeah, a little bit of a please pause here, and yeah, Necroact happy to carry on. So once again, we'll watch that production tab and see exactly where the differences kick in. But for now, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, appreciate you guys being here, and we will yeah, hopefully bring you more lovely StarCraft 2 action in the future. Once again, Necroact just going for that scout. Gonna see what's up. Currently the production tabs are completely mirrored. Beg your pardon. Production tabs completely mirrored. A slight timing advantage here for Necroact, but I mean it's a minuscule detail as of now. Yeah, Necroact is with the scout, and once again, Reaper. We'll be heading across the map, and we'll see if this Reaper gets the same engagement that the last one did. He's actually going to come around the high ground, and yeah, gets the first shot off here once again. Necroact getting the initial engagement win, and is going to deny this natural CC for this, or I should say delay the natural CC for a little bit of time. As yeah, Necroact gets the SCV building it. He's going to force another one. He's going to force another one down to the natural. Oh, Star here saying he has 200 ping. So bad. So sad. feels kind of bad, and yeah, Necrack getting another Reaper. 2 Reapers here, 3rd Reaper on the way across the map is, yeah, Reaper Micro with 200 ping is not ideal, as actually it wasn't a 3rd Reaper, it was actually a Hellion. The car's gonna feel kind of bad. Not much we could do there. 4-star hero. Yeah, really not too much. Not too much we could do there. So. Let's get this set up. Yeah, as I said, it's okay. We yeah, the next series is kind of getting underway. Vetoes or map picks are happening. Yeah, let's see. Party. Nicorette, such a legend. Just straight pick any. He doesn't mind. Map pool is map pool. Not two-faced. Yeah, let's Ghost River it is. Ooh, apologies for my little bit of silence there. We have another TVT. Gonna be Green Earth going up against Nicorette, so we definitely have a TVP final. Ho ho ho! TVP final happening, and on the Esports World Cup, we got some TVP action happening there. Kill versus Hero, but this is where the party's at. This is where the party is at, everybody. In the top right hand side of Ghost River with the light blue Terran SCVs, it is Green Earth. Not sure what clan, there's no clan tag, but yeah, in the top left. For once again for Platinum Heroes, looks like we're following Nicorette all the way to the end. Well, he has to get through Green Earth first, but we're following Nicorette for now. Red Terran SCVs. Nicorette. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look to see how this one goes. So far, so chilled. Green note with the second green note with the second racks hidden in the main base, right in the corner. Right in the corner. We'll see if Nickrak's gonna spot that. Okay, nice. Green note this time. Gonna be able to close off the wall completely. Quite nice. Hiding that second rack. Nickrak. I don't know if that's a telltale sign. I guess the person who spawns on the top right kind of has an easier wall off in comparison to the person on the top left, but it doesn't matter too much. I think the Reaper of Nickrak going to check the main, check behind the natural as the first Reaper makes its way across the map here for Green Earth. I was gonna say I wouldn't mind if he banked 2 or 3 up and then moved across the map. Nickrak being very defensive in comparison to last game. I'm not sure if Nickrak is aware of Green Earth and how they play, but both players getting their natural CC. Green Earth comfortable with his map presence that he's able to build his own location. Nickrak on the other hand has is building in the main. A Reaper grenades start to go off, but the Hellion here for Nickrak is going to be quite a boon in terms of defensive aid. There's 3 Reapers, but the splash damage from the Hellion is going to be, like I say, quite a boon there, getting quite a bit of damage, but the Reaper is going to be able to regenerate. Green Earth plays for Team Gosu. Rep, shout out to Team Gosu. There we go, Green Earth with very fast third CC. Second CC, natural CC hasn't even completed yet. Nickrak taking a refinery first from the natural. Looks like we're gonna need some gas, is what Nickrak's saying. No third CC on location just yet. Oh, these 4 Reapers gonna get caught out here. Oh, good Reaper grenades on both sides, but that means that Green Earth's natural is going to be kinda undefended. The one supply depot is not raised. One supply depot is not raised. Green Earth, one supply depot is not raised. Now Nickrak's in the main base with 2 Hellions and 3 Reapers. SCVs are getting pulled. They are going to have to sort of like tank and do something, because Nickrak's control is extremely good. The 2 Hellions remain. That's a lot of splash damage on these SCVs. 4 SCVs go down so far. 1 Marine pops out, 6, 7 so far. Another Marine pops out. Nickrak gets a full scout off of the main base and sees that there was a hidden second barracks. 8 SCVs. His Hellions still alive. Make that 9 SCVs. Green Earth diligently keeping the door closed, keeping those Hellions locked in, and keeping that cleaned up. Restricting the damage to 9, but that means Nickrak has a 10 SCV advantage. Green Earth does have that third CC. But here we go, double cyclone drop. Gonna pick off a fresh-ish mule. Double cyclone's gonna be able to get some really cheeky lock-ons here. As there's just some Marines running around without stim. Stim is still 20% of the way to go. So there we go. Marines are gonna. Oh, good. With a medevac micro. But here we go. Double cyclones just getting a huge amount of efficiency. Let's look at the lost. Units lost tab. Oh, just GG. Says no ways. I'm not. I can't make it back from this. And Nickrak takes game number 1 once again on Ghost River. Let's see. Let's check what the next map pick is going to be. Ooh, okay. Post youth. Okay, post youth it is for a TVT action. And yeah, let's see if we get a little bit of a longer game here on post youth, or or if Green Note's going to be able to bring it back, because right now Nicorac's on match point, and not too sure what the other semi-final is. Oh, Night Phoenix getting the 2-0 over Rostock, so TVP final and TVP bronze match, so yeah, let's see. But as for now, we have what could be the last TVT match. We'll see if this person in the top right hand corner, post youth for Team Ghost, who can bring it back. It is with the light blue SCVs. It's Green Note. And in the bottom left hand corner, the red Terran SCVs. Once again for Platinum Heroes, it is Nicoract. Hey! And we have a proxy party. The only difference, I think, is Nicoract has 2 SCVs out there waiting for a Rax, and Green Earth only has 1 SCV. So we've got a proxy 2 Rax going up against a proxy 1 Rax. Dun dun dun. We have some dancing bears down here. Let's see if we can get the dancing bears. Yeah, a little bit of jiggy bears. They're loving the party. Down here, proxy 2 Rax. They're loving the party. We shall see. Alright. Ooh, it's going to be proxy Marauders here out of Green Earth. And out of Nicoract. Nicoract is going for proxy Reapers. So the full wall at the top of the ramp isn't going to help very much Green Earth, but Green Earth doesn't know that. Right now, Nicoract getting 2 Reapers. Building 2 Reapers at a time, not messing around. Green Note going for proxy Marauders. There's no concussive shells just yet, which we'll probably see starting. You see he has it selected. Concussive shells has started, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Nicoract's going to get in there and get so much damage done by the time these concussive shell Marauders head to the other side. And yeah, you're just going to have a little bit of a feel bad moment here for Green Note, because this one's going to be over quickly, I think. The control from Nicoract is just going to be too clinical, and we'll see exactly how many SCVs go down by the time these Marauders get there. 1, 2 so far. Reaper grenades are pretty good. 3, here we go. Ooh, Green Earth has a little bit of a cheeky strategy. He's going to be able to mine out these minerals, but so far 6 SCVs have gone down to make that 8. Green Earth's not even in the main base yet. There wasn't even a full ramp there. Could have headed straight in. Here we go. We've got almost no SCVs left on the other side of the map. All the SCVs getting pulled in here to defend these proxy Marauders. 4 SCVs on a hold position, just blocking the ramp. There's 4 Marauders here, so these Marauders are actually going to do so much damage. They're pretty much taking out all of these SCVs. It's just going to be SCVs for SCVs. And right now, Nicoract has triple the amount of SCVs. Doesn't say very much because there's still only there's only 3. Still triple the amount. 2 to 6, 2 to 4. I think Green Note might have this one. I really thought Nicoract was going to get this one done, but Green Note currently is the only person with any SCVs. Neither player has anything that can shoot up, so as long as this flies around. Oh. Okay, there's 2 Reapers heading across the map to just take out anything that's there in the main base, which there isn't much. Oh, Nicoract gets a cheeky 100 minerals there from that. There's a cheeky 100 minerals from the from the mule. But yeah, we kind of have a little bit of a stalemate here. What happens with the draw? When it's 1-0 and it becomes a draw, do we, I don't know. I actually don't know what happens now. We have 1 Marauder going back to deal with 3 Reapers. I don't think that's a good idea. I think 3 Reapers can out-micro 1 Marauder. But Green Earth has 1 Marauder bar. Okay. There we go. The Reapers are just going to be able to regen. That's why I didn't think it was a good idea. Our 2 Marines on the way here, so yeah, my player's just gonna float their CCs around and move around the map, because yeah, Marines gonna put some pressure onto the CC. We have 1 Marine over here. This Marine just needs to stop the CC from landing. There we go. Nicholas gonna have to land that somewhere else. Yeah, it looks like both players. Okay, since it looks like both players are gonna land their CC. Oh, yeah, come the Marauders. Oh, Nickrak gonna try come in here with a full 360 surround. As oh, good Reaper grenades are gonna be able to push these Marauders. Oh, Nickrak just with a little bit too much. Yeah, I mean, that was a very interesting game number 2. I don't think I've ever seen one play out like that, but Nickrak also just showing he's a little bit clinical in that decision making, and is going to go on to the final to take on Night Phoenix. So yep, well done to Nickrak, and GG's to Greeno. Thanks for playing. But Nickrak gets the 2nd point on the board, and yeah, Nickrak even in the chat, GG's. Very entertaining game. Very entertaining game, but for now we yeah, we head off into our finals. Yep, I'm just gonna throw us into a quick little break as we get this yeah, as we get this set up. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back with the finals, so stick around. I will be back in a quick minute.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld. And with it, our legacy.
And as promised, I shall be back in a quick minute with the grand finals, and grand finals are underway. In the top left hand corner of side Delta, the red Protoss probe, a little bit of TVP action for you. For Team Astro, it is Meow. And in the bottom right hand corner, looks like we've been following him all the way from round 2. It's the blue Terran player from Platinum Heroes. It's Nicaract. There we go. Now I'm going to be well aware that there is a proxy barracks on the map. It's not in the wall. I mean, it could be hidden here in the main, but definitely going to be well aware that there is a structure somewhere where it shouldn't be. So Nexus gets thrown down. Here comes the SCV. Probably going to try to put down a bunker. Is going to manage to get the bunker down. Meow going to start to work through the bunker, and yeah, looks like a couple extra probes are going to get pulled into this defense, and one probe going to get manage to get some damage on the SCV. Ooh, SCV! Ooh, SCV! SCV is going to get taken out. SCV does get taken out, and that's going to be a successful clean up here for Meow. The Reaper is going to be able to jump in here, and that's probably going to get 1 or 2 kills. Yeah, 1 for now. We'll see what Meow's control is like. Meow seems to have some really clinical control. It'll be a good matchup this. Great grand finals if you ask me. Yeah, it can be a great grand finals between these two really good players. Oh, Reaper Grenade gonna get a third probe here. Alright, Adept shows up and oh, 1 shot for free. We'll see about the shade. Ooh. Okay, Nicaract gonna be able to get this Reaper out. The second Reaper is gonna take some damage. Meow gonna Meow stops him. Okay, now Meow's gonna spot the proxy barracks. Okay. Nicaract running around with these Reapers. Everything seems pretty chilled. Factory in the wall. 3rd CC on the way. Everything is as it should be in a normal TVP final, so. On Adept here, the Reaper jump up spot. That's going to do well enough to push Nicaract away. 2 Adepts at the ramp going up into the natural, so. Yeah, Meow in a good position. Meow known as Night Phoenix, and the Phoenixes are the choice. Phoenix is really good in the TVP matchup. I say really good. You don't see it too often at pro level, but I do enjoy seeing some Phoenixes flying around the map, and you can see Meow going the long way around. This probably just be a scout for now, just to see exactly what's going on. There's a reactor in the factory, so probably going to be expecting either Cyclones or Hellions, but with the current meta, it's probably going to be Cyclones. The main push is coming in here from Nicaract's. Phoenix can do a pretty good job of lifting up one of these Hellions, but taking out a little bit of damage from this push, but there we go. The Adepts do a really good job of taking out the Reapers. The Hellion, oh, another Phoenix shows up, and that's going to be a pretty solid cleanup using these Phoenixes. 3 Phoenixes, and I think there was only 1 Adept that went down there. Okay, so 2 Adepts have gone down, but I don't know if that's from this engagement. Probably was from this engagement. Really nicely done there by Meow. There we go. 3 Phoenixes heading across the map. Nicaract in an okay position to defend this, but his units are currently heading across to the other side of the map. 2 Cyclones and 2 Vikings. Pretty good force to deal with what Meow has at the moment, but yeah, his force was kind of just stuck in no man's land, heading out, not heading out, not too sure what's going on, but here we go. Now looking to put the aggression on. A couple Marines. Oh, the Depths are going to get a good number of SCVs here. Finally, the Phoenix is able to pick up the final Marine. 5 SCVs land up going down. Now the units of Nicorak come back, and I mean, here we go. Everyone gets pulled into fights as 4 Phoenixes are going to try to take on 2 Vikings and 2 Cyclones. Cyclones clear their Adepts, and that's going to be okay to push back Meow, but yeah, Nicorak currently down 10 workers, which I think is okay with double orbital. We'll see when the 3rd base comes down, probably sometime soon. For now, we're just starting to get upgrades here. 1-1 on the way with Stim. There's 5 Phoenixes over here. There's an Immortal, and I mean, yeah, so to say, Meow just sort of rallying units across the map. There we go. You got 5 Phoenixes. You could pick up the Cyclone. Yeah, pick up the Cyclones. Oh, Phoenixes break the lock on as they try to target down the Vikings. They do manage to clean everything up. That's fast thinking. I mean, I thought that Meow had enough to just break that. It was only 2 Vikings and 2 Cyclones. Now we get the Adept to shade forward, and that is going to give you some sort of knowledge of what sort of defenses Nicorak has in place. Okay, so now we've got an Immortal. Oh, good force field on the ramp, but the tank siege is up anyway. Okay, Phoenixes are going to deal with the tank. Looks like Meow is enough to get the job done here. Another tank does show up here for Nicorak, but yeah, Meow just has enough to get the job done, and that's going to be game number 1 for Meow. Yeah, Phoenix is coming in clutch and just showing how strong they can be. Picking off those Terran units. I think Nicorak has a little bit of indecision in the game there. These units kind of just stuck in no man's land, not really doing too much, either like just wandering around without a purpose. And yeah, Meow just able to get in there, get a little bit of damage done, pick off a few Marines. I think if you don't lose those Marines almost for nothing in the sort of like late early game, you have enough to defend that push from Meow. But yeah, Meow getting the job done, and getting his point score up to 1 in the top right hand corner once again for Team Astro. It's Meow. And in the bottom left, finally losing a map this CSO Cup 72. Blue Terran player for Platinum Heroes. It's Nicorak. Yeah, this let's see what game number 2 has in store for us. Crimson Court, a different map with like 2 pathways heading down the middle of the map, and then the top left and bottom right hand side of the map are blocked off with these gold minerals. So we'll see if someone wants to open it. But yeah, these are the 2 parts coming straight down the middle of the map where yeah, we'll see exactly where the aggression wants to start, and we'll see if yeah, we'll see if Meow can get a second point on the board, or if Nicorak's going to bring it back. Nicorak's no pushover, so I'm sure he's able to just push that one out of his mind. And yeah, here we go. Meow drops down the natural nexus as yeah, Nicorak sort of just setting up to take his own natural CC, so not too far behind that of Meow. Oh, what a good stretch. Yeah, not that far behind Meow, so the first blood does go to Nicorak. 1 probe down. There is going to be a really early bunker here at the front. I don't know why Nicorak's expecting some extremely early aggression, or if it's just going to be just trying to be super safe, not die to any sort of funny aggression, but that's a really early bunker. Here we go. Reaper gets across the map and sees the timing of the adept, and yeah, I just think that bunker's a little bit overkill. Right now, I guess Nicarak knows better than I. But yeah. Oh, Adept gets 2 shots on the Reaper. Almost gets the kill, but not quite. Good Reaper grenade and good control there by Nicarak, keeping that Reaper alive. As looks like just one Adept is going to head across the map, and we'll see. Oh, he's going to get the kill on this Reaper now. Yeah, Adept gets a kill on the Reaper. Feel kind of bad for Nicarak, but Meow playing pretty solidly, and yeah, good opener. Now the bunker makes sense. There we go. Adept shade up the ramp. Nicarak closes the door. Oh, Adept finishes the shade, and I think that might just be a donation. Sweet donation. Okay, one Marine goes down. Oh, 2 Marines, but that's the 3 Marines for the 2 Adept. So yeah, both players losing units probably a bit too cheaply in this early game. But I mean, all things aside, Nicarak's 4 workers down. Meow is up 4 army supply, but that's, I mean, it's nothing too crazy at this point in time. 4 wandering Marines just out here in front of the natural, heading over towards the 3rd, as the 3rd CC is morphing into an orbital and should be moving over relatively soon. Here comes some Phoenixes though. 2 Phoenixes. Not going to get a lot done, but they are going to see the timing of the 3rd CC. They are going to see it's 3 racks. 3 racks and 3 CC. So, Nicarak even dropped a scan in the main base to see what's the tech of choice, and nothing on show there. So, so for right now, these Marines don't have stim, so they are kind of slow, but there are 3 Phoenixes. Nicarak just trying to be super safe for now. Yeah, Robo has Robo was used just for 1 observer, which is now going to sit outside the natural and just keep an eye on everything. As we've got 3 Phoenixes taking a little bit of damage. These upgrades for Terran seem to take forever. That's what Nicarak must be thinking. He's producing 4 Marines at a time, so yeah, here we go once again. 3 Phoenixes. 3 Phoenixes come in, and get a couple more SCVs. Oh, we're going to pick up another one here. Wow. And another one. 6 SCVs so far. Get a little bit of damage on this CC, but Stimpak's about to finish. Combat shields as well. +1 as well. Here we go. 1 Marine going to be able to chase away these Phoenixes, but yeah, Meow coming back in. Get another SCV. That's 7, 8. Don't know if you can pick up a mule. Apparently not. But there's a lot of Marines heading across the map with +1 combat shields and stim. Here we go. He stims in. Shield battery overcharge is going to be a hell of a drug. There we go. It's not going to be enough to keep the stalkers alive, but a Colossus pops out just at the right moment, and that splash damage is going to be enough to force Nicarak to disengage. There's no factory with this. There's no there's a factory, and there are only 2 medevacs starting now. Beg your pardon, but yeah, that Colossi popping out, or that Colossus popping out at that moment, getting 2 swipes off, was the saving grace there for Meow, because that many Marines with stim and +1 is going to hurt. So finally a few Marauders getting added into the mix. +1 armor is on the way. Is there an armory? No armory just yet, so Nicarak's ahead in supply now, and most of that's in army, which is good, but extended thermal lance and +1 is on the way. So there we go, a couple Marines going to stim forward, chase away these Phoenixes, but not until 3 probes have died, or 3 SCVs have gone down. So yeah, game number 2 very different from number 1, as we've got this observer just keeping an eye on this army position here from Nicarak. observers can be really clutch. And here we go. First player to mine out the golden minerals and unlock a different part of the map, as we've got. It's going to be Meow. Just going to put one of these scouting pylons here on the top left-hand side, just to just be aware of any sort of move out coming from the Terran player. We do have zealots here in the long grass and at the top of the ramp. An observer keeping dibs on the army, so Meow in a pretty good position. Up 8 workers now, expecting a 4th nexus to come down relatively soon. Is a probe waiting to take one here. And it's sort of like the 12 o'clock, between 11 and 12 o'clock, so the 4th nexus coming down. There's a whole bunch of Phoenix. I'm going to start to pick off some of these reinforcements. Oh, there's quite a few Vikings here, but I think the Phoenixes can take this fight. They can and they will take that fight. 2 Vikings go down. Factory floating around here in the dead airspace. That's going to be almost a free pick off here for the Phoenixes, choosing not to go, and finally that observer gets taken out. Yeah, Phoenix is just going to get rid of this factory. Unless there's going to be a repair on it, I'm not too sure. The factory is now burning. Factory's going to land just in time. It's going to land just in time, but we'll see if it's going to burn. I mean, it's losing HP. There's going to be a mass repair for this factory. All the SCVs get taken out. The factory's going to die. Factory's going to die. 10, 9. Yep, factory's going to die. Looks like some good swipes have been going off here with these Colossi. Wow, 4 Colossi fighting near battery overcharge. That's a real clutch move there by Meow. Scan comes in to confirm exactly what's going on here. Phoenixes have made it all the way back, and scan shows, I don't know if the scan showed that unit or probes were transferring to the top left hand side, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's to be expected that the Protoss has a 4th base. Ooh, Vikings getting some great volleys off on these Colossi. Get back into shield battery range as oh, Phoenixes do show up as charge lots are starting to push back the Marine Marauder, and this is exactly the kind of fight that Meow needed. Isolating those Vikings because the Marines aren't able to get underneath them. Here we go, 4 Colossi at the top of this ramp, getting some huge swipes off. Good pick off by Nicaract, but that's going to be yeah, the driving force. Meow sort of pushing him back as yeah, Nicaract's not going to be able to take that forward 4th base. Meow smelling blood in the water and is now pushing forward. War Prism not yet in production as first purification over goes forward and actually takes out some zealots. CC just in the middle here, trying to make like a little bit of a sim city here. Producing 4 Vikings at a time. 3 zealots are going to make it into the natural mineral line here. As these Colossi and Stalkers are just absolutely melting away at this bio at the moment. Getting some shots off on the CC. CC's going to go down. That's minus 400 right there. Purification over goes forward. Gets picked off before it can actually get out any of these units. But Meow just has too much. It's way too much at the front here, unfortunately. And Nicaract's forced to tap out. Down 2-0. Yeah, I can't say I expected Nicaract to be down 2-0 at the moment, but that's kind of the position he finds himself in. Meow just proving to be a little bit too strong. Here we go. Yeah, Meow proving to be just a little bit too strong. Let's see if Nicaract can bring it back, or if yeah, Meow just going to go on to take a swift 3-0. I kind of hope not. Nicaract is really good and probably a little bit too good for a 3-0 scoreline. We did see Cyril get 3-0 by Clem, but that's a whole different. It's a whole different story on its own. But yeah, here we go. Game number 3. This man in the bottom right hand corner has it all to play for. Can he do the reverse sweep? At least let's bring it back and take us to game number 4 with the Blue Terran SCVs. 4 Platinum Heroes. It is Nicaract. And in the top left hand corner for Team Astro, 2-0 on match point. The red Protoss player. Meow. Yeah, let's see. Let us see what's in it. Game number 3. Game number 3, let's see. Yeah, right now, not too much early game shenanigans as per usual. Tearing SCV off the line to tearing SCV off the line to protect his friend. Probe regenerates a little bit of shields, but that's about it. It comes back in and rather dangerously. But yeah, a Rax into factory. Nothing all too exciting happening. Natural Nexus is on the way. Everything is kind of as it should be. In my opinion, everything's kind of as it should be. Stargate out of Meow, which I think is kind of to be expected. Those Phoenixes have done a pretty good job in both games. As yeah, we'll see if Nikrak can take us to a little bit of a longer game, or if we're or if he's going to be able to get the killing blow this time. The Colossi, let's not forget the Colossi popping out at the perfect time there to defend that huge, what was it, like 18-20 Marine with 20 Marines with stim and +1, pops out at the perfect time. Nikrak being forced to go home after that. So yeah, let's see if he can hit that timing attack that he's looking for. And yeah, if we can go to a game number 4, I'd like to see a game number 4. The Depths are going to take this fight, could be the grenade, but they are going to shade away. One Adept goes down. Does the second Adept go down? Both Adepts get taken out. That's nice. That's a nice little early game win there for Nikrak. He kind of needs the momentum going forward into this game number 3. Oceanborn could very well be the decider of Cup number 72, but if you ask me, I hope not. I always hope for a game number 5. We deserve a game number 5. I mean, the quality of the StarCraft that's been on display this weekend with the Esports World Cup has been fantastic, and shout out to these players for showing up and participating in our CSO Cup. We do this all the time, and we appreciate the people who participate. So and the people who watch actually. Got these Phoenixes heading across the map. Shout out to everybody watching and to everyone who does participate. It is appreciated, and we do love doing this. So another Phoenix to meet up with these is yeah, once again Nikrak going for a move out. Let's have a look at the units, because we know we have a Phoenix in production. Oh, Phoenix is finished producing. We have a War Prism, which is going to help with a little bit of micro potential with this Immortal and anything else that Meow needs. But once again, these Phoenixes putting in some overtime, getting rid of the Medivacs, getting rid of the Vikings. As here we go, it looks like Nikrak has enough to push forward. There were a few SCVs pulled with this push, as Here we go. Here are the Phoenixes. They can just lift up most of these units. Pick up the Cyclone. Pick up the Cyclone. Phoenixes don't pick up the Cyclone. They are going to be able to pick up this tank if they get there in time. Oh, War Prism gets there in time, and there's going to be a little bit of War Prism micro. Whew. Immortal taking quite a bit of hull damage, almost getting taken out, but going back to recharge shields at the shield battery. Necrack gonna be forced to head home, and oh man, you kind of have to feel it for Necrack. He's now going to build a bunker. Siege tank gonna siege quite far back. Meow moving across the map, gonna try to keep the pressure on. Does have the Immortal, a couple Phoenixes, and a War Prism here. Not too much. Let's have a look at the units. That's literally the units he has. Another Phoenix heading across the map. There's not too much here on the side of Meow. I think with the tank on the high ground and the tank at the natural CC. Oh, this War Prism is going to do the little elevator maneuver and get up into the main base here. This tank shelling away. This tank on the high ground in the main base. It has only one kill, but the amount of damage that this tank has. Oh, one Stalker is going to be able to recall out of there. Second one gets picked off before the recall finishes. Oh, and he gets a Phoenix. Necrack's having a pretty good start to this game, number 3. Salvaging the bunker because the aggression is over. Necrack feeling alright. He's now going to move across the map with 3 tanks and about 10 Marines. No medevacs with this. He's going to pull a couple of SCVs for the repair on these tanks, but 2 medevacs in production. They are getting reacted out. There are none on the field, so those medevacs are going to need to regenerate or to generate some energy before they really get into it. I'm yet to see a game where Terran goes for the Caduceus reactor really early on. I know it's very expensive, and I mean it is sort of like a late game upgrade, but you know, in these early like bio games, medevacs are going to load up and sort of try to drop underneath these Phoenixes. Kind of ballsy by Necrack, but he knows that the Phoenixes aren't going to be able to take out the medevacs before all the Marines get down there and do some dirty damage. So Necrack defending this, only down 6 workers at the moment. Not that bad. Not that bad. Third CC about to finish up. Okay, Meow throwing down a pylon in the bottom side of the map. Necrack side, and might be for reinforcements, might just be for an early warning system, but either way, Meow's mining off at 3 bases and has been for some time. 3 more gateways charged, plus 1 ground armor on the way. So, oh, okay, and the 4th gateway is going to be the proxy. Here we go, some upgrades coming online here for Necrack. Finally, Stim 1-1. Combat shields is done, so here we go. Here's going to be a big engagement. Oh, medevacs are kind of out in the front. I mean, they do tank a shot, so any sort of damage that's not going directly onto the units. Oh, good force fields here out of Meow. Phoenixes are here at home to defend. They are going to be able to lift up all 4 of these tanks. There is a 5th tank, and I think this is just going to be cleaned up. As these tanks come down, they're just going to get cleaned up, and unfortunately for Necrack, Meow just seems to be a little bit too strong. The Phoenix is able to pick off these medevacs as they fly away. Nothing's going to escape this, and yeah, Meow, unfortunately, for Necrack is going to take the 3-0. Well done to Meow, and well done to Necrack for getting this far, but as I say, Meow just looking a little bit too strong. Those Phoenixes just looked so powerful in being able to stop the Terran aggression. Just being able to pick up absolutely every single one of those tanks was kind of brutal in shutting that down. And yeah, yeah, that was kind of all she wrote. So yeah, as I say, feel kind of bad for Necrack, who plays really well every single time, and I mean Meow is a beast all on his own, and is now is this week's CSO Cup 72 winner. So, yeah, well done to him, and well done to everybody who played. Thanks to everybody who played and took part this week, and to you, the viewers, for tuning in. And hope you enjoyed watching some really good StarCraft. Just watching back on the stream now, and I mean the tank pickups were just absolutely filthy in stopping that aggression. So yeah, I mean Phoenix is just a little bit strong right now in the TVP matchup, and yeah, yeah, that's kind of all she wrote. So from me, Ling Lad, on behalf of us at CSO, I'd like to say thanks for tuning in, and yeah, give us a follow on X, and you'll find us at CSO Esports TV, and you'll get notified when we go live with another stream or with any sort of upcoming event. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all again next time. So, yeah, once again, thank you, and yeah, have a good week. Take care.